Psalm 23. And some time ago, I think I indicated that this is a psalm that we could learn and keep praying. And as we keep praying, I'm just giving you some insights to make that prayer even more meaningful. Psalm 23, verse 4. Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are there with me, your rod and your staff, they bring me comfort. Very often when we are in darkness around us or in difficulties, you hear people say, look for the light at the end of the tunnel. And while that may be true, while that may be important, while we need to look for some kind of light and direction, and of course at the end, Psalm 23 verse 4 gives us a different perspective. It tells us, even though we walk through that valley in the shadow of death, while we continue to look for light at the end of the tunnel, we fear no evil. Why? The Master is there, of course, at our side with the rod and staff. And with that rod and staff, he brings us solace, peace, comfort. He gives us that encouragement. He fortifies our minds. He energizes our minds so that we are able to move forward. So as we say our psalm today, 23 verse, be mindful of verse 4. Even though we walk through that valley of the shadow of death, let us be unafraid. Why? Because the Master is at our side with his rod and his staff. And with that rod and staff, he brings us that courage, that motivation, so that we are fearless. The Lord is at our side. Whom shall we fear? Amen.